This field was home to legends like Bellino and Staubach, the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, and home to the Midshipmen of Navy. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see, the Judicials taking on a team from the American, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. And he's going to try to return this one. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. The Judicials offense will take the field first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And the Judicials will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boy, that seemed to be prime return territory, but instead he'll set the offense up with great field position. The Mids offense will try to get something started with their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary, and there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is.
Turning it on! Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. They'll run the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air, it's Horvath. Finds his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. The give to the tailback. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. A 1st down run in the red zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
All right, interesting decision for you now. How confident are you in your offense? You got a big 4th down. It is early in the game. Do you feel like your guys can go out and generate a touchdown, or do you want to play it safe and kick the field goal?
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. It's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's exactly what you want as a coach. You want to drive the ball down the field and get some form of points to create some momentum for your squad to start the season. How about the kicker? 1 for 1 in the year. He's perfect.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Here comes the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Gets the back moving. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense. The passing game has to come out. You go nickel, bring some more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack to force the 4th down.
The Judicials will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Got a little space. Forced out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 34. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. The give to the fullback.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Navy now facing 3rd and short. On the option. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the 1st down, they'll spot it at the 22. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. Under fire. Touchdown, Navy! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Syracuse is currently ahead in this one, but I don't see Jim Brown or Ernie Davis or even Donovan McNabb out there. This team has struggled to pull away. They are up by 7 over Tennessee.
Now on the option.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the ground with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. And the Judicials come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. He'll sneak it. No need to get cute there, especially when they allow you to push the quarterback forward, and they do, and get the 1st down.
Yeah, the quarterback just does a nice job finding the crease, right? Which side of the center am I going to go? I got to get low to the ground, and I'm going to have my buddies behind me trying to give me a little extra shove to go get that 1st.
Sends it back in motion. Caught in the backfield, it's O'Neal. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. That's caught, it's made. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Punt is on its way. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And Navy will go back on the attack. They've built a quick double-digit lead now to try to get this offense really humming. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose and no running room there. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Finds his man, it's Reynolds. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Goes to the option. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. He's now up to 52 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Right back to the well. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Handoff to the fullback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Running into the open space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. On the option, he'll pull it on the read. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Been showing them the run, now they'll throw it. Got a man, it's Hodges. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. They'll send the back in motion. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. Leaves it with the running back. Running behind those pads. He gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. Quick strike complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. A designed run for the quarterback.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback keeper.
Well, this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It put so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Motion from the back. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Using his feet. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll off one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. And here comes the Navy offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. Navy now facing 3rd and short. The play-action fake. Back open in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Looking to pass. It's Horvath. Got him downfield. At the 45 on its way. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. They go to the ground. Got the first down and more. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. To the ground. He's got it again. To the 15. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, midshipmen.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he capped it off with a 27-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They'll try the run. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Under fire. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Breaks into the open. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
The give to the fullback. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Looking to throw, it's Horvath. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Gets the back moving. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And now the lead is extended a little further.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll bring it out. It's low. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll run the option. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Give to the running back. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll give it to the back. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Sends it back in motion. Running back searching for a hole. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here comes the option. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. On the option, he'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Judicials decide to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finding open areas. Got the first down and more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Big play to start this drive, and they're already out at the 48. It's first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. Makes his man miss. They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. Give to the fullback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Horvat. Fires to the right. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And that will extend their lead even further. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Catch in the middle. It's O'Neal. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Now on the option. The pitch. There he goes. He's out of bounds after the good pickup, and what a way to end the first period. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So first down here as they go back to work. Quarterback on the keeper. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Using his legs, it's O'Neal. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Now facing a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Turns it loose. On target over the middle. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
First down for the offense.
They'll send the back in motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Judicials trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Snagged in the middle, it's Matthews. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Looking to throw for it. With the catch, it's made. Turning it on. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Judicials didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Goes to the option. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. And guys, they've come through on the first 2 3rd down tries. This one might be a little tougher. Ran through the tackle, and he's got room to run. He is stopped well short of the first down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights. Good. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Northwestern. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Give to the back. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll make the fair catch at the 44, and they'll have terrific field position. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. On the option. He'll toss it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Rides to the back. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Judicials line up to punt it away. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. And Navy will go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Horvat. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. He got a hand on it and deflected it, but probably just got a bruise off that missile and gave up the completion.
Yeah, not used to handling the revolutions on that football. QB zipped it in there. Nice job getting the deflection, getting your hand on the football.
Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Hits the accelerator to the right. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Judicials. How about this defense taking one back to the house? PAT unit on the field. Bangs it through for an extra point. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Navy offense. He'll ride his man on the option. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The give to the big fullback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Horvat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Navy will have to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Underheat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Makes the catch. It's McGee. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the judicials send out the punt unit. Oh, it's off the side of his foot. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. They'll go to the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Finds the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Horvath. Got a man, it's Kent. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fullback's got it. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Oh, he's got some space. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Navy!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Running to Green. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. Find some fresh air. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. The judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This is not going to get any easier. You're already down. You know it's passing situation. And you got to protect your quarterback, and they can't do it. This has not been a great day early for this offense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's picked off, and another empty drive. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. That was not a great throw. Might even call it ungood. Tried to put some air under it and just made it too easy.
I don't think the quarterback had a lot of confidence in where he was going with that football, Reese. I mean, that's a ball that needed to get there so much sooner. You got to put a little bit more mustard on that throw, and just lobbing the ball down the field like that, I don't know. You're asking for an interception.
The option look. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll run the option. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. Punt is on its way. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here comes the option. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Creates a little space. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And how about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, 1st down for this offense.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Got it behind the line. It's O'Neal. Breaks into the open. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And the judicials are flying down the field. Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the 1st down. He's up to 107 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Wants to throw on 1st down. A strike downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal. The judicials had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, judicials. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Purdue is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Purdue, Pete, isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by a field goal over Ball State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Spits it out to the back. The quick out. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 and the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. On the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. To the air, it's Horvath. They're working that left side. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Gets the back moving. Leaves it with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Steamrolls his way ahead. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Smith. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Running the option, it's Horvath. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. To the air on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Touchdown, midshipman. And they take it in for 6 more points.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The kick is up and good. It put 1 more on the lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Sends it back in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Here's a heat. And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of his fundamentals.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Run it with the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Surging forward on the sneak.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
Caught. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Big fullback's got it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Navy!
I love fullbacks. They do such a good job. They're so unselfish, and I love when you throw them a bone near the goal line. Everybody knows it's coming. All the beef in the game. Give him the football. He does the rest. Reward the big fella for all his hard work.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed behind the lines. It's made. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Judicials can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give out of the gun. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 28. Off play action. Got out of trouble and throws. Zips it out to his man. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on the option. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Judicials will hustle to the line. To the air on 2nd down. Release to the back. Grab near the marker. It's O'Neal. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking downfield on first down. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Judicials will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Now on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. Back to throw, it's Horvath. Grabbed in the middle, it's Bryant. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Annapolis. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
The Judicials will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Coming out with it, it's Hodges. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup for 5 to the 23. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Makes the catch. It's Kent. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
That's the way you answer your halftime speech. You gave up a lot of points in that first half. What did the defense do? The first possession, you set the tone in the second half, get the big stop, get the big sack. Really nice answer by this defense.
Navy will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. A run for the quarterback.
Well, they try to go quarterback design run on that play, but the defense just not buying it. Nice job, everybody playing downhill and making a tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Back to pass. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Once for the tackle. They don't get nearly enough on 3rd down, 4th down coming from the 48. And the Judicials will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. And Navy will go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Scanning the field, it's Horvat. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. And here comes the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's York. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. Out of the gun, the inside give. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. The Judicials will bring the punt team onto the field. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. And here comes the Navy offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Reading the option, it's Horvat. Good pickup there. He gets enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the big fullback. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. The give to the back. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Navy now facing 3rd and short. He'll take it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
goodness gracious. This is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Judicials with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the back. On the option. Now the pitch. And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He'll ride his man on the option. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Judicials will punt it away on 4th down. Playing the field position game as he makes the fair catch right at the 50. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
Navy will have to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. This is a designed run. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. They plow ahead with the run, but still more ground needed to pick up the 1st down. 3rd down coming. Here's a snap, ready to cut one loose. Caught near the sticks. It's Matthews. There he goes. The 40. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up towards your own end zone, make a play to create space, get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. Using his legs, it's May. Makes a man miss. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And the Judicials are on the move. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Nice play call, QB sneak, yet another 1st down. And this offense, they've been on the field for some time now. They're helping their defense out, giving them some wins so that when they get back on the field, they'll be ready to play with their hair on fire.
He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. After that last loss, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Man, this poor quarterback, he's got no time. You got to protect your quarterback. You got to find different ways to do it. Sometimes it's not working with 4 wide receivers. Maybe you bring in a couple tight ends, go max protection, more guys blocking, less guys in routes, but you got to find something to have success.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Good, right down the boulevard. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 7 over Northwestern. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Gets the back moving. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Horvat. He's going to take off. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. Navy will have to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 45. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I hate being that guy to say just take a dive, don't take a hit. But when the play is going absolutely nowhere, you might think about it.
First, do no harm, right? And you've already been harmed, so just don't make it worse.
Don't take those big shots unless you know it's for an important situation. Goal line, 3rd down, touchdown.
Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Buys a little time. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the judicials will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. A low line drive and not his best work. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. Sends it back in motion. Give to the fullback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Horvat. Working that left side now. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Sticks it in his belly. Turning it on. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. The give to the back. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The option look. Creates a little room. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman.
And add it on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Finds his man, it's York. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. On the option. He'll toss it. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. They want to run this quarterback. The last thing you need is this guy getting knocked around. Wisely avoids the hit with the slide. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Judicials will call on their punt team. A low line drive and short kick. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. On the option, it's Horvath. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. They'll go to the fullback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. Wants to throw. It's Horvath. Caught over the middle. It's Hutchinson. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. They'll leave it with him. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. They'll run the option. Now the pitch. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. On the move, it's made. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Judicials with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Here comes the option. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. The Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. And And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And here comes the offense on second down.
38. Brings up second down.
Calls his own number. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Judicials come to the line on third down trying to keep this drive alive. On the option. He'll do it himself. Now the toss. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half. Almost a no... Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Judicials kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Now on the option. Now the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. On the move. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. East Carolina is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Pirates fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Horvath. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The defense has had some bad stuff happen to them today, but one bright spot for them has been the pass rush. They've shown the ability to get after the opposing quarterback.
Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Starts the drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Second down coming up.
Quarterback keeps it. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another play off here in the 3rd quarter. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Goes to the option. Quick toss. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll pull it on the read. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. And the Judicials come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. They'll power it inside with the fullback. just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. The Judicials are moving quickly down the field. The give to the tailback. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. A linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Rushes on him. Caught behind the line. It's made. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And Navy will go back on the attack. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
The midshipman could get really aggressive here on second and short. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll pitch it. Spins away from one. And they'll ride him down, but not before he picks up the first down. And how about the timing on that pitch? They'll run the option. He'll keep it himself.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, and getting the quarterback to the ground.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. Navy will have to punt it away. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Offense working from the pistol. Oh, he's got a chance. And he'll pick up one. It brings up second and 9. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll send the back in motion. The pitch. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes a grab for a big play.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
And the Judicials have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Throwing right. He makes a catch. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Motion from the back. The option look. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Judicials have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Offense, you got to do a better job. There's got to be more sense of urgency protecting your backup quarterback. You've already lost your starter due to injury. Now that the backup's in, you know you're going to have to hold on for just that split second longer, and they weren't able to do it there.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. And the third down pass is incomplete. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. Here comes the option. Spins away from the defender. He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. They bring the punter onto the field now. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's made. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the option. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. He wants to throw it. It's caught. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Just going to keep it after the snap. Breaks into the open. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback will keep it. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Bridges. Here comes the heat. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
And the Judicials now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Gets the back moving. The hand to the running back. And the defense wrestles him to the ground. They're trying to extend this already long drive. The 9th play is the 3rd and 3. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. And as he throws, intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Navy! The defense putting points on the board.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the 4th quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
And RD, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch the play. Now he's very much involved in the play. He's running the football so much, and even when he's not, he's making somebody go with him and cover him. So the quarterback scrambling, the quarterback running has completely changed the way people play defense.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. Nice move there. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. The Judicials are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They boot it away. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The midshipmen looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. On the option. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, what a move. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. Back to pass. It's Bridges. Under fire. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Judicials will line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Short gain on the play before he slides. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll ride his man on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. They'll run the option. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And now on second down for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On the ground, it's Chapman. Sweet cut there. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Kick is in the air. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He'll pull it down. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Judicials decide to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. And Navy will go back on the attack. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.